and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
And now the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Reed. With the catch, it's Horton. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. End zone ahead. Touchdown. As they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in a playoff game for no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Gives it to the back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking downfield. It's Murphy. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. In the clear of the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
This is what you love to see from any quarterback. He's not forcing or predetermining where he wants to go with the football. He obviously wanted to get the ball downfield to a receiver, but nobody's open, so he got the ball to the running back out wide and does a nice job of picking up a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Tatum. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Touchdown, Aggies, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles and even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field, it's Reed. A screen to the wide receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Solid coverage the offense will take over.
Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To throw, it's Reed. He finds the running back in the flat. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it and keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Hot over the middle. It's Edwards. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Making people miss. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Period. These teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Reed. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And he's got it. Touchdown, tied. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Crosses the 35. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. No chance to catch him there.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. They stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
And the Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, and he dropped it. And do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Reed. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Young. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
First down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
It's a keeper all the way and a really solid gain. Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this offense is smart, run this guy maybe 8 to 10 times a game because it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. That was a great play.
He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now at the 25. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the run moves the ball to the 33.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Crucial third down play coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Tatum. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Porton. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The punt team making their way on the field. Return one down. Sets up the next drive. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Boy, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough 3rd and long situation. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks free. Then he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
The offense now operating in empty. He's looking to scramble. Breaks free. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Well, that's one way to run the RPO. This guy can be so dangerous if you make the wrong read, and that is exactly what can happen. They were lucky to somehow track him down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense tops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Hand off to the single back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. With only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they jump back in front. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Tatum. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. He's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Here comes second and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Handoff to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To throw, it's Murphy. Quarterback finds a target on the right. That's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks. The
shotgun drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. QB keeper all the way. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They lose a yard on the ball. shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. It's a field goal attempt coming up now. He was on target the first time, and he keep it going from 33 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
That completion makes it second and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
That's good for a play.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Let's go. Break. Single, single.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, Texas A&M 27, Alabama 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown. Texas A&M. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Off target and incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Texas A&M.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Reed. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep again. And he throws his third interception of the day. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. 6 points for the defense in this playoff
There's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of it.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Incompletion brings up an important third down. And now the defense decides to suspend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Texas A&M.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Reed. Going for his running back. That's caught. It's Young. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Alabama, 28.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Downing away with the run game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Scanning the field. It's Murphy. Quick throw to the left side. He's got his man wide open. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackling at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive.
And the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he'll pick up the first down, stopping the 27. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Young. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they've got him there. The defense gets to him. Never had much of a chance, and that is the final play. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.